In this video, let's solve part B of question 6. In this part, we want to use the integration to find the variance of x in terms of a. First, let's recall that the variance of x is equal to the expectation of x squared minus the square of expectation. So, variance x is equal to the expectation of x squared minus the square of the expectation of x. The latter we have calculated in the previous part. So now let's focus on the first part, which is the expectation of x squared. In order to find the expectation of x squared, let's recall a property of about the expectation. So if we have a function g, then the expectation of g of x will just be the integral from negative infinity to positive infinity of g of x times f of x dx, where f of x here is the probability density function of x. Okay, so with this property, now we can calculate the expectation of x squared. So first we take g of x equal to x squared. So the expectation of x squared is equal to the expectation of g of capital X, which is equal to the integral from the negative infinity to positive infinity of g of x times f of x dx. This results from the property we just mentioned. Alright, and then we plug in f and g to find out this integral. Also, notice that f only takes non-zero value when x is greater than a, or greater than or equal to a, and less than or equal to 3a. So the range for this integral can be reduced to the integral from a to 3a. So it is equal to the integral from a to 3a, and g of x here is x squared. And in this range, f of x is just a constant 1 over 2a. Okay, so this integral won't be hard. It is just 1 over 2a times 1/3 x cubed with limits from a and with limits a and 3a. Alright, so it is equal to 1 over 6a times 3a cubed minus a cubed, which is equal to 1 over 6a times 27a cubed minus 1a cubed. So it will be 1 over 6a times 26a cubed, which is equal to 26 over 6a squared, and which is also equal to 13 over 3a squared. Okay, so the variance of x is this expectation of x squared minus the square of its expectation. So the first part is 13 over 3a squared, and then we minus the square of the expectation, which is the square of 2a. Okay, so it is going to be 13 over 3a squared minus 4a squared, which is equal to 1/3 a squared. And so this is the variance of x.